Slocaskia.
And my name's Christian Torres.
And we're here to tell you what's happening in our world.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, hi. My name is Sophia Lajado, but you could just call me Sophia. I'll tell you the big news. People at the University of Pennsylvania are training 8 Labradors to smell the latest virus, COVID-19. Their goal was for the Labradors to smell the viruses at hospitals, airports, businesses, and more. Did you know that dogs can have over 3 million receptors in their nose that help them detect different smells? We only have 6 million. This is probably why people use dogs to search for different types of chemicals. Trained dogs can smell drugs, bombs, and smuggled food. Dogs can also sniff out cancer, malaria, and other viruses. So why can't dogs smell COVID-19? Scientists thought that it is a reasonable hypothesis for dogs to identify whether the cell is infected or not. Dogs can be trained to sniff out the virus, but they can get distracted very easily. So the handlers have to give them a reward if they do it right. This is all proof that dogs are always there for people. Just like they always say, dogs are a man's and girl's best friend.
That's cool. I think I'll train my dogs how to sense COVID-19.
Those must be some smart dogs.
Speaking of animals, here's Julissa Navarrete with the most endangered animals in the world.
Have you ever thought about how the animals are going endangered? Well, if you have, then I'm here to tell you all about the top 7 most endangered animals and how they became endangered.
Number 7. The gorilla. Due to human activities such as poaching, civil war, and habitat destruction, the mountain gorilla and subspecies of the eastern gorilla have become the most endangered type of gorilla. Mountain gorillas are shy as they are strong, but when threatened, they can be aggressive. Number 6. The pangolin. Pangolins are highly hunted. They are hunted because of their skin, scales, meat, and some of their body parts are used in making traditional medicine. Pangolins are found in China. Number 5. The vaquita. Illegal fishing practices are the main drivers pushing vaquita to extinction. Practically when there is bycatch. Bycatch is accidentally catching the wrong creature in your fishing nets. Number 4. The Sumatran elephant. In 2012, the Sumatran elephant was changed from endangered to critically endangered because half of its population has been lost in one generation. A decline that is largely due to habitat loss and, as a result, human-elephant conflict. Number 3. The black rhino. Of all the threats facing black rhinos, poaching is the deadliest. Today, black rhinos remain critically endangered because of rising demand for the rhino horn from some Asian consumers, practically in Vietnam and China, who use them in folk remedies. Number 2. The Sumatran orangutan. Habitat destruction is the biggest reason Sumatran orangutans are endangered. They have a small geographic range to begin with, and it has been restricted over the past decades. Now they are only found in northern Sumatra. Huge sections of their habitat have been cleared for oil palm plantations. Number 1. The Amur leopard. The Amur leopard is threatened by poaching of its prey, habitat loss, and deforestation or exploration of forest due to the small number of reproducing Amur leopards in the wild. The gene pool is so reduced that a population is at risk of inbreeding. Thank you for listening.
Wait, there's more. Here's Luca Mendez with Haggerty Breakfast. He claims that breakfast is great.
Did you know Francis X. Haggerty still has breakfast during COVID-19? It's even available if you're fully remote. How, might you ask? Remote students just call the school so you can order your food. After you're done ordering, you can pick up your food from the school. And after you're done eating, you can get a second breakfast for only $1. The school takes other precautions to keep people safe. All chairs are spaced out 12 feet so you can use your mask off. The foods that you can eat there are bagels, egg sandwiches with and without cheese, cereal, sausages, and pancakes. In my opinion, they're the best egg sandwiches. For drinks, they have chocolate milk, orange juice, apple juice, and regular milk. That is all there is to know about FXH breakfast and how it's done with COVID-19.
This story is making me hungry. I can't wait for lunch.
Here's Isabella Antonetti with a crazy big 9-pound goldfish. What are fish eating these days?
Hey, maybe they had the Haggerty breakfast.
I don't know. We're going to have to find out.
Do you smell something a little fishy? Hello, my name is Isabella Antonetti, and I have some surprising news to share with you. A fisherman caught a 9-pound goldfish. FYI, a normal-sized goldfish usually weighs up to 2 pounds and 12 inches. This massive creature was discovered in 12 Oak Grove, Lake Greenville in South Carolina on November 16, 2020. All of a sudden, this giant fish jumps out and into a net, says Ty Hook. Ty Hook quickly snapped a photo while experts were examining the fish. They discovered it was 9 pounds and 15 inches long. The experts think that someone must have dropped their fish in the lake because they didn't want it anymore. They are unsure how long the fish have been living there or how the fish got into that lake. Don't tell me that's not some fishy news. Isabella Antonetti signing out.
Now here's Colin Bobo with Starlink SpaceX.
You may be thinking to yourself, what's Starlink SpaceX? Well, we're going to have to find out.
Hello, my name is Colin Bobel, and I'm going to be talking about the SN8 or Starship SpaceX launch by Elon Musk. The reason for the rocket is that Elon Musk is trying to get a satellite to space and to get to Mars. The rocket had a test launch on December 8th, 2020. Ow, did you see that? Let's hope that doesn't happen again. The test rocket crashed and blew up. Elon was mad at his rocket, but they hope the new rocket, SN8, will do better. SpaceX has many rockets and satellites, about 2,000. One of the rockets that they have launched are the Falcon 9, the Falcon Heavy, the Dragon, and of course, the Starship. They are rebuilding the rocket. It will take a long time. Now let's talk about the crew.
There is no crew on the SN8, but there will be 4 crew members on the SN9. They do not have a crew now, but from a photo in the inside shows that there will be 4 crew members. We will be hoping that we will see the launch soon, and it will be exciting and cool. Colin, out.
That's amazing.
Now here's Isabella Antonetti and Sophia Lajado.
Bye.
Hi, Goody. My name's Isabella Antonetti. And I'm Sophia Lajado. It's good to be here. Now here's some news with Elisa Castro about Ho-Ho Heggerty.
It's winter time. That means Ho-Ho Heggerty is coming to town. Ho-Ho Heggerty is a concert where you sing Christmas songs. The songs we sang were Feliz Navidad, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and more. This year, because of COVID-19, we are doing things differently. Instead of all our parents coming and crowding in the gym to see us perform, we were recorded so the teachers could post it on YouTube for everyone to see. This year, because of COVID-19, we had to be spaced 6 feet apart. Usually every grade joins in when we gather in the gym, but because of COVID-19, we decided to play it safe and limit the number of people. 4th grade was the only grade that participated. This was Elisa Castro with All Your Scoop. Bye-bye, people of Heggerty.
Next is Julia O'Connell with a Blue Lobster story. Hope they don't binge. I wonder if that's the only Blue Lobster or if there's 1,000.
Hi, I'm Julia. Now I'm going to tell you about a lucky fisherman who caught a lobster. This lobster isn't a red lobster, it was a special lobster that is really hard to find. This is a blue lobster. When the blue lobster was caught, the fisherman brought the lobster to a restaurant in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. When the blue lobster was found in the restaurant, the staff person realized it was blue, not red. The Red Lobster staff took the blue lobster out and made it the mascot of the restaurant. The Red Lobster staff named this creature Claudia. This lobster gets its blue color from producing an excessive amount of protein, which causes the genetic anomaly. This lobster can't be cooked because the color cannot withstand the heat. This lobster was a really lucky lobster. There are about 1 in 2 million blue lobsters around. Blue lobsters are not really the rarest lobsters, but they are still hard to find. These lobsters live for 5 to 6 years. The blue lobster costs about $500. If you can find 2 and want to keep them, do not put them in the same tank. They are very territorial. They're about 4 to 6 inches long. Blue lobsters are healthy and you're able to eat them. Thank you for listening.
Speaking of animals, here's Chantel to tell you some interesting facts about murder hornets. They sound scary. I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. Murder hornets are one of the most dangerous insects in the world. They're the biggest wasp on Earth, and they're also known as giant hornets. The giant hornet can kill people with their venomous sting. During a 6-month period, giant hornets can kill an average of 40 people. Anaphylactic shock. In humans, allergic reactions can cause anaphylactic shock and kill because of the giant hornet's sting. Anaphylactic shock is when your immune system releases chemicals that cause you to go into shock. It causes your blood pressure to drop and your airways become small, making it hard. Murder hornets live all around Asia, from India to Japan. Giant hornets eat insects such as praying mantises and honeybees. Giant hornets do not kill praying mantises to have their own food. The giant hornet chews up the catch they got from the praying mantis and goes to their hive, the murder hornet hive, to feed hundreds of other young hornets. Only one single murder hornet can kill over 300 honeybees in an hour. They are 2 inches long and are twice the size of honeybees. Once the giant hornet has killed all the honeybees, they bring the honeybees to the hive for protein. The end. Those are some very interesting facts and photos. Next is Near Shade. With new ways people make decisions. Who could have known the world could have changed so fast? Say goodbye to rock, paper, scissors, and say hello to human, cow, poisonous butterfly.
There are a bunch of ways people can make decisions. I'm going to be telling you some of the older ways and some of the newer ways. For centuries, kids and some grown-ups used rhyming songs and games to make choices. There are some classic ones like Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. There are also some weird ones like Engine, Engine Number 9. Some other classic ones are Bubblegum, Bubblegum, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Doggy, Doggy, Diamond, and so many more. Some of the weird ones are Inky, Pinky, Bonky, Mickey Mouse Built a House, My Mother and Your Mother Were Hanging Up Clothes, and a bunch more. The newer ways are just a bunch of apps. The apps are called Tiny Decisions, Daily Decision Wheel, and Decision Maker. There are probably more apps, but these are the only ones that I can find. If you're bored, you can make up your own rock, paper, scissors. I made up my own. It goes human, cow, poisonous butterfly. Human beats cow, cow beats poisonous butterfly, and poisonous butterfly beats human. The students of Mr. Ferrante's class gave me some feedback, and here's what they said. I think it's weird. I think it's cool. Christian and Colin came up with their own. Christian came up with Rocket Moon Astronaut, and Colin came up with Shield Sword Arrow.
Now last but not least, here's Christian Torres with Spider-Man morals. Spider-Man, I remember him.
No, silly, the other one.
Oh, that's really cool.
Hello, my name is Christian, and I'm here to tell you about the video game Spider-Man Miles Morales. The regular game costs $50. The Ultimate version includes a vulture coat from Marvel Spider-Man Remastered and costs $70. There are 19 suits. You get the suits by getting two types of tokens, activity tokens and tech parts. Both are needed to get the suits. If you didn't know, the Avengers Tower is in the game. The fictional building is located in New York's Upper East Side neighborhood. If you didn't know, in the first game there's an appearance of the villain Venom. There will be no Venom downloadable content. If you have that's it. Have fun and swim away.
That's all, Haggerty. Hope you had a fantastic time on Discovery News. See y'all next time. Signing out with
Slocaskia,
Isabella Antonetti,
Christian Torres,
and Sophia Lajado.